Before I really start the video, I do want to say that the game is only in closed beta, so take everything that I say with a grain of salt since it might be fixed in the future. I'm also going to be referring to other games a lot. Valorant is the new kid on the block for video games. Everyone is watching Twitch streams non-stop to try to get the game. This was actually my reaction to getting into the closed beta. We got a notification. And I'm kind of scared to open it, but we're gonna see how this goes. Fuck yeah! I'll link an article in the description if you don't already know how to get the game. But since it does take a bit of effort to get into the closed beta, people are wondering whether the game is good enough to get. So is the game good? Yes! That may already give you an idea on my feelings on the game, but that isn't all there is to it. So this is the good, the bad, and the ugly on Valorant. Alright, where the hell do I start with this? Well, the most important aspect of any game is the gameplay itself, and Valorant nearly nails it on the fucking head. The guns all feel amazing. The sound design could be better, but for the most part, the guns all have their own unique sounds, so you don't want to blow out your brains from hearing the same recycled garbage over and over and over again. They also all have varied gunplay to make them suit different purposes. The agents themselves are kind of generic, but the story and likable characters aren't really what make the game. Everyone compares Valorant to Overwatch, but I like to compare it more to Team Fortress 2. In Overwatch, you and your team all need to choose the right characters and work perfectly in order to win. In Team Fortress 2, doing this will also achieve a win, but for the most part, you won't really need to, and can just go out on your own and still win. This is similar to Valorant. While some characters may have an advantage over other characters, they can all be overcome one way or another, so picking a main to match the rest of your team won't really matter too much. Kills are also extremely satisfying. When you get a kill, a little jingle plays, and the more kills you get, the more the jingle ramps up like a fucking orchestra or some shit. That's making your game more dramatic with every kill. There is more good with the game, but the main aspect of the game is its gameplay. It's taken gameplay from other popular games, and has essentially taken away nearly every bad. Remember how I said the game nearly removed every bad from previous games? They actually added one too. You see, Valorant has very similar gunplay to CSGO. In CSGO, every gun has a set recoil pattern that you can master to essentially become a laser beam with any weapon. While every gun does have a recoil pattern, there's a little RNG thrown in every time you spray. I got zero clue why Riot decided to do this in a competitive shooter that is supposed to rely on skill instead of luck, but they did. Hopefully they will fix it when the game launches, but I kind of doubt it. The main issue with Valorant is its looks. Just about every map looks the same. Of course, there are currently only 3 maps, but if the style doesn't change when the game launches, it'll get really boring real soon seeing the same gray textures on every map. The guns also pretty much look the same. They all have the same black aesthetic, which makes it hard to differentiate the guns just by looking at them. Of course, you could buy skins for the guns, but no. Most skin packs generally cost around $40, which that's almost the full price of a new AAA game, and personally, I just don't feel like paying that much to customize a couple guns. The final bad has to do with one of the characters. You probably already know who I'm talking about, but fucking nerf Raze. Her grenades were nerfed, but she's still way too powerful. The devs claim that she is supposed to do chip damage and isn't supposed to kill, but that's just bullshit.
If you don't respect the ability and you don't respond to it, it's okay for us that you die in that situation.
Brimstone's ultimate requires you to time it real well because there's a lot of time people can get out of that kill zone before they die. Sova's requires map knowledge and skill by knowing where your enemy is so you're not blindly firing at nothing and you waste an ult. But then Raze comes in and is just like, fuck that, aim in the general vicinity of what you want to kill, pull the trigger, and you'll get that kill. She really needs to be nerfed because this shit is actually ridiculous. Other than that, the game is nearly spot on. You might be thinking that I've practically talked about everything in the game, but there is a dark side to Valorant. A dark shadow that looms over the game. It's the anti-cheat. The anti-cheat. The anti-cheat. Basically, in an effort to get rid of cheaters in the game, Riot decided to give the anti-cheat Ring 0 fucking access to your PC. Allow me to explain and give you a little bit of a lesson on computer shit. Computers have security rings, which are used to describe how much privileges an application has on your PC. Ring 3 has the most amount of privileges, and Ring 0 has the most. Ring 0 is the closest an application to get to being the user. Now, I'm not worried about Riot fucking some shit up in my computer. I'm more worried about hackers. Now, I'm gonna put this right out here. I don't know the first fucking thing about hacking, but I do know that there are people out there who know more than me and can somehow manage to hack into the anti-cheat or some shit like that and just fuck everything up. I have zero clue why the hell Riot would do this, but they better fucking fix it because I sure as shit don't want anyone having that much access to my computer. Did I mention that Riot is owned entirely by Tencent, a Chinese company that has had to say that they will comply with jurisdiction in order to not illegally steal data? Like I said, Riot better fucking fix this shit because there are so many goods with this game and has such great potential, and it would be a real shame to see this one rotten corner of the game corrupt everything else because no one takes their online security seriously anymore. Is Valorant a good game? Fuck yeah. Is it perfect? Fuck no. Riot really needs to fix some shit if they really want this game to be a true successor to other competitive games. This is all in the closed beta, however, so hopefully all the shit will be fixed when the game launches. And that was the good, the bad, and the ugly on Valorant. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, as it would really show some support. If you didn't like it, dislike the video and write a nasty comment below, and hopefully the next time I make a video, it'll be better. I'll see y'all next time.